Alright, so in this video tutorial, I'm coming back to the file, whereas previously, the previous video I had shown how to make the shell. Right, that was a good, I don't know, freaking 30 minutes. I think over 30 minutes, but the video was corrupted, and that really infuriated me. So yeah, I have to take a break, but this is the next day. I'm gonna try to make that shell. Hopefully the video won't get corrupted. Anyway, so here's the bottom part. Alright, and this is where we left off. Right, looks very nice, super nice. I'm just gonna press 1, and I'm just gonna grab this shell, the bottom one, body. I'm gonna go click on isolate select, and the way I'm gonna do it is where I right click edge mode, and instead of grabbing the whole body as a, I mean you could. Here's the difference, right? So here's this one. I'm gonna do Control D as in David, scoot this over. Here's my front, right? So let's see if you grab it as a face. Shift right click extrude face, right? So I was in face mode, and I did a extrude face where I selected everything. And if I go, let's just say center it, right? So it's dead center. And if you go thickness all the way around, right? Look what's it doing, right? So far looks okay, right? It looks okay. Well, but maximum wise, yeah, there we go. It does this crap, same crap that I see before. Yeah, it just inverts. Basically, it just inverted on its own. So in order to avoid that, right? In order to avoid that, I'm gonna kill that off. That was example. To avoid headache, I'm gonna go right click edge mode. I'm gonna double click, right, on just this edge, as you can see. And I'm gonna go shift right click extrude edge. And I'm just gonna click on my little dial here so it's centered. So extrude from the center. Thickness, there you go, thickness. Is that a negative? And I want the thickness maybe something like that, right? Because I'm just imagining and guessing how, since this will be made out of glass, how the thickness of it is gonna react with something called reflections and refractions, and how the glass is gonna end up being kind of transparent. So blah blah blah. I think that this is good. You know, let's just make it a negative 0.5 just to round it off. Alright, so we did that. I'm gonna go object mode because I want to get out of it. Select it, and I just right click and hold, choose vertex. So again, if you see me flicking around, that's what that is. Edge mode, vertex mode, object mode, right? Vertex mode. Press 4. I'm gonna grab that. Let me see if I can use symmetry. Save some time. Object X. Right, symmetry, object X, right there. So I grab that. Okay, looks like it's responding. Merge to center. Good. Grab that. Press G. Press G. Oh, okay, that's fine. That one's this one over here. Press G. This one, press G. All good. Excellent. Press 5. And then from there, we're gonna right click edge mode, double click. We got that. shift right click, extrude edge, and thickness, I'm gonna push it down, right? Press 4, I'm gonna hold control and pull, right, up to here, right? See? And there's this thing called X-ray. This guy right here, next to your isolate select right here. So it kind of makes it transparent, X-ray, right? So I did that, and the reason why I'm doing that is if we zoom in, right? See this? I'm assuming it's gonna cave in like that. That's why it's doing this. I'm just assuming, right? I don't know exactly what's happening. Looks like I got a little line over here. Right there, see? This is what I want to try to simulate. This is what I was able to do in the other video until finding out it was corrupt. So from here, right, I went up to down there. I'm gonna press W to get out of it. I'm gonna go shift right click, extrude edge one more time, right? And right now my edge is still selected, right? I'm gonna do thickness, offset. Yeah, we're gonna offset down, right? See, I'm gonna zoom in. Let me hide my photographs. See, right there, I offset, pulled it down some more, add another right there, see? Right there, this is the first one, this is the second one. And on the second one, after the offset, I'm gonna squeeze in on the thickness so it kind of tapers, right? You see? It tapers in, right? So we're gonna make a like this. It's gonna go in like that. Right, thickness, offset. Press W. I'm gonna shift right click, extrude edge one more time. Right. Thickness. Offset. Yeah, offset. We're gonna go offset. And the offset is smart. Maybe not offset. Local translate? No. Looks like it has to be offset. Or you know what? 1 second. Let me undo. So we're back to here, right? I'm on the extrude, right? The one that I just did one more time. So it's overlapping each other right now. Instead of working on the panel, right? Instead of the panel and doing like thickness, right? Or doing offset like how you're seeing, right? Because right now offset is doing this weird stuff. It's skewing the surface for whatever reason. So I don't like that. So I'm gonna undo, and right now my handle's over here. I'm gonna just press W. Oh, it has symmetry on. Oh, no wonder. Let me turn off symmetry. Okay, now it's dead center. Yeah, I had symmetry on, so I'm gonna just push down. Let me turn off X-ray. Right, good. And then I'm gonna press R. I'm gonna, from the center cube, this guy right there, I'm gonna tuck it in. Basically, I'm just trying to make this. So all I'm doing is this. See that? God damn it. See? Press 3, 1 and 3. Press 4. See, this is what I'm doing. Okay. So I stopped the video for a bit. I just need to double check that my video is not corrupt. Alright, so that part was done. So right now I have 2 layers, right? I think that'll be pretty good. So I think now I'm gonna go press 5 and right click object mode, select that. I'm gonna do a isolate select, right? So as you can see, if I press 3, it does this, right? And we understand why. It's because the surface can't hold its shape. So what I'm going to do is shift right click, insert edge loop, knowing that at the bottom there's still a hole in there. We're going to come back to that. I just noticed this right now, so I'm going to insert edge loop tool, click and drag up to here. Closer it is, the tighter the edge is going to be. See, does that. And I notice this stuff is kind of messy. What I'm going to do is just press Q to hide my gizmo so I can see. I'm going to kill this off. And there's a reason why I'm killing off these. This one I'm going to leave alone. I need that. The triangles I'm going to kill off. So I'm holding shift. Ooh, I don't want that. Holding shift. Right, ooh, let me deselect that. So do not select these guys. Only the one that looks like a triangle. Press 4, just to make sure I have nothing else selected. Right. Shift right click, delete edge, wipe it out. I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna double click that. I'm gonna double click that, 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 and double click. Ooh. Double click. Okay, good. Double click. So these 4 corners, right? I double clicked. Okay. And what I want to do is I'm going to add a bevel, right? Because it ends up as 1, but over here is 2. So shift right click, bevel edge, right? It does that. And I'm just going to make the fraction tighter, equivalent to what's on the outside. See? Right? Maybe a little bit tighter. It all depends on, you just use your best judgment call. I like that, 0.19. Yours may be different, right? I like that a lot. I'm gonna right click object mode, right? And then I need to connect these. Shift right click multi-cut, and I'm gonna click, come on over, carefully drag and cut, click, boom. Press G again to reactivate the tool, click, drag, click. God, stop. Click and drag. God damn it. So zoom in, shift right click, multi-cut, click, drag, click, drag, press G, click and drag, click, God. Click and drag, press W, good. So this is necessary. Then you'll see why. Click, drag, press G again to reactivate the tool, click and drag, press G, press G again to reactivate the tool, click and drag, press G, click and drag, press G, closes the tool, press G again to reactivate the tool, zoom in, click and drag, press G, click and drag, press G. Almost, oh, I should have turned on, isolate select, but now it's too late. Zoom in, shift right click multi-cut, click and drag, press G again, click and drag, walk around, zoom in, press G, activates the tool, click and drag, press G, click and drag, press G again to turn on the tool, click and drag, press G to get out of it, press G again to click and drag, press G. Good. All set. Just a little bit of a hassle. And now, shift right click, insert edge loop. I'm in edge loop mode. Click over here. And once I do this, it's gonna maintain its shape. Over here, shift right click, insert edge loop, click and drag up to here. Press G. There. Got some weird shading going on here. So I'm gonna do shift right click, insert edge loop. It's way down here because I'm in edge mode. And when you're in edge mode, it puts the insert edge loop tool down here. I'm gonna put one more edge loop up here. What this does is when I press 3, it kinda maintains the shape. Meaning that, for example, I'm gonna click on that. If I press 3, you'll notice it. This is what happens. It stretches the mesh while smoothing it at the same time. So when I added that extra line, it kind of held it in place, you could say. I mean, what I could do here is press 3, right? This is what's gonna look like. And then down here, what you can do is shift right click, fill hole, boom. You fill the hole, and I got a lot of construction history. So I'm gonna delete history right here, wipe it out, press 3. Okay, I wanna tidy this up. The reason why it looks like this is because these faces are open, meaning multiple edges. All these are edges. 3D software do not like it if there's multiple edges, and if you try to press 3 from these multiple edges. That's why it kind of wigs out. Shift right click, multi-cut tool. I'm gonna click and drag, press W, press G, click and drag, press G, click and drag, press G, click and drag, press G, click, god damn it, click and drag, You'll notice how this line is kind of crooked. I mean, what I could do is just grab this and this, and go to my hammer tool, make sure everything's reset, press R, reset, R for the scale. I'm just gonna straighten it out for the hell of it. It doesn't really matter, but I'm gonna stop it. Press R and carefully grab on this, straighten it. Grab this and this, straighten it, this and this, straighten it. It's just my OCD right now. So now it's nice, much nicer. Shift right click, multi-cut. I'm gonna grab and snap. See? Very clean. This bottom part, if I really want to, right, you can go in and snap and oh, you don't want to do that because it makes it too tight. I mean, unless you grab this and do that. Yeah, why not? Let's just do that. So what I did was I only grabbed this edge and this edge after making that cut across. You know what? Let me undo. Sorry. Undo that. Okay. I'm going to zoom out a bit, right? And let me turn on my symmetry to object X. This is your object X. So on the flip side, it's going to copy over. Hopefully it'll work. Shift right click, multi-cut tool. Nice, it works. So you can cut down the extra work. After I do that, grab this and this. I'm going to just yank on it so it opens up. It's just to prevent too tight of a corner. And I noticed this here, right? I think it was wobbling, maybe because of the symmetry. Let me turn off symmetry. Let me just press R. I'm just gonna flatline. Shit. Grab this and this. Grab over here. Flatten it. Alright, I turned off symmetry. Okay, here and here. Flatten it. Here and here. Flatten it. Here and here. I hold shift and flat. Alright. No wobbling effect. And then after that, let me do this side right here. So I got out the tool and I'm gonna do turn back my symmetry, but object Z, shift right click multi-cut. I'm gonna click here, I'm gonna click here. Remember, I'm looking from the top down, right, and back right there. And I'm gonna go shift right click multi-cut. I'm gonna grab edge mode, click, hold shift and click, carefully drag it like that. Then these guys, shift right click multi-cut, click and click, click and click, nice and clean. Doesn't matter if there's a triangle, this is very nice and clean. Press 3 to zoom out and voila. Press 4 and boom. Right? Press 1. And then let me get out of the... Let me turn off symmetry now. I'm gonna turn on photo refs. Select it, zoom in. Looks like this sparkly stuff on the inside is the lip gloss. I think it's transparent. I think I need to make the inside pink stuff. Yeah. A little bit more work. So this is what I'm gonna do. Yeah, the pink stuff, this interior, the gloss interior, this inside needs to be made. So click on that, isolate select. So I paused the video for a split second and it looks very good. Very good. Only thing left is to make the inside material, the lip gloss gooey stuff in there, and that shouldn't be too hard. I'm just gonna make a copy of the interior wall and make it its own, right? And that's what I'm gonna do. In the meantime, yeah. In the meantime, I'm gonna cut the video short because it's already 23 minutes, right? If I go longer, I'm gonna forget, and it might possibly even sooner or later corrupt the video. So I'm gonna leave it like that because this is already a lot of work. Good amount of work done in 23 minutes. Yeah. So I'll shoot an email again when the next video is complete. Okay, bye.